This video is presented by Western and Southern Financial Group, a game plan for your financial future. Every great team starts with a strong foundation, and your future should too. With life insurance built like a championship roster, Western and Southern helps protect what matters most so you can focus on winning today while planning for tomorrow. Whether you're just starting out your journey, building your dynasty, or ready to retire like a champion, Western and Southern has the right play for your life stage. Visit westernsouthern.com to get your free life insurance quote today. Western and Southern, built to win. Vikings and the Giants. This game was in New York. 16-13 is the final score in this one. Top 5 graded players for Minnesota who won this game. Offensive tackle Justin School with an 86.6. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson an 85.3. Cornerback Isaiah Rodgers with an 82.5. Wide receiver Ty Fell in the 77.2. Running back Aaron Jones at 74.3, and then quarterback Max Brosmer with a 77.8. On the Giants side of things, safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with an 88.7, linebacker Bobby Okereke with an 83.0, safety Javon Holland with an 81.6, offensive tackle Andrew Thomas a 79.0, and then offensive tackle Jermaine Illuminor with a 77.6. Quarterback Jackson Dart just a 42.7 overall grade in this one. Stat that told the story, Dalton. What do we got?
Well,
it happened.
It happened.
Well,
this game did happen, and as it did happen, the Giants Jackson Dart threw for 33 yards, and 21 of those 33 yards came after the catch. That 33 passing yards is the fewest by any team in any game this season, passing up, who had the two lowest totals before that, of course, the New York Jets. 7 completions is the second fewest by any team in a game this season. The Jets completed, I believe, only 6 passes against the Browns and found a way to win, mind you. So who needs the forward pass? The Giants do more often. But, 5 sacks in this game, 7 completions, 37.6 passing grade, 46.9 receiving grade. There was some drops, I think 3 drops by Giants receivers. And when you go back, and I did take the painstaking task of watching this all-22 for about 15 minutes of my life that I won't get back. Brian Flores just had Jackson Dart in the absolute blender.
Yeah,
he was just, you talk about a rookie quarterback against a veteran DC who throws everything at you. Blitz Jackson Dart on 16 of his 25 dropbacks. And even the times when he dropped off, this was a learning experience game, because he went out there and in these passing situations, he was not sure what he was looking at.
Man. No,
it was tough. It was tough to watch.
There was even some look. I understand. Like, I'm saying this in front of a microphone at a set in a chair. I'm not the one who's out there doing this, but there was one play from Dart. I think it was in the first quarter of this game where the Vikings are showing a lot of pressure at the line of scrimmage, as they often do. Like, whether they're going to bring everybody or it's a sim pressure, like that's something that Brian Flores loves to do. And then it was very, very soft coverage from the guys that weren't up towards the line of scrimmage. There were trips to his left, and there was one receiver to his right. Jackson Dart ends up getting pressure from his right. And instead of throwing to the receiver that was to his right on the single side right there, and maybe the read isn't for that. So I don't know how harsh I want to be on it, but it was one of those spots where, Brady will say all the time, the good quarterbacks say all the time, well, throw into pressure. If they bring pressure at a certain spot, they're taking a coverage player away from that area of the field. And especially when you had so many players up towards the line of scrimmage and so soft of coverage behind them, you have the ability to, okay, here's the pressure coming right at me. Let me throw this ball out to a wide receiver who was running an out route to the sideline. And he had plenty of separation. The corner wasn't close to him. He would have been able to get that ball out there. I don't know if that's exactly what he's being told to look at, but it was one of those things where it's like, man, that's one of those parts of like playing quarterback where I feel like he should have been able to recognize that. It's tough to do. I'm not trying to like make it like that it's easy, but those are the parts of playing quarterback that you would like to see him pick up on, seeing where the pressure's coming from, being able to attack where pressure is coming from, especially when it's against soft coverage. If it was against tighter coverage, I kind of would have understood being a little bit confused, not knowing where to go for it, because they were pairing blitzing with tight coverage and press coverage. But that was like one of those plays where I was watching this game and I was like, God, Dart, I just don't think is seeing the field the way that he needs to right now. He's second guessing everything. He's not looking where he needs to. And even if guys are open, he's not feeling where he should go with the ball pre-snap. And we're seeing the results of that post-snap with only 33 passing yards in this game. Ultimately, this game was a struggle bus for both of these teams. Both teams had 11 penalties in this one. They couldn't really move the ball very much. J.J. McCarthy gets hurt in this game. 16-3, I think that was a reflective score of how much of a slugfest it felt like this game was.
For sure. The one guy, couple of guys I do want to credit. Andrew Van Ginkel, as always, giving it his all. 4 pressures, the sack at the end of the game that ended it. 38.5% pass rush win rate for Van Ginkel in this game. And credit Max Brosmer. J.J. McCarthy gets hurt just before halftime. Brosmer has to come in, and we saw how poorly he played against Seattle. And Kevin O'Connell even mentioned after the game, he was real proud of him going in there and finding a way to win this game. There was a 3rd and 17 throw in the fourth quarter on their game-winning field goal drive that just an outstanding, about a 20-yard out throw to Justin Jefferson. That was his one big-time throw. That was really the biggest play of the day for Minnesota. So credit Brosmer for going out there and coming in backup duty when McCarthy got hurt. We'll see where that goes. I think it was a hand injury for McCarthy that, the Vikings, it was an ugly one, but they grind out a win, and I think that's a team that certainly had much higher expectations this year, and they're still playing with a lot of pride down the stretch here.
Everyone's got takes. Numbers have truth. And the truth is, most people are betting with emotion. Sportsbooks feed on it. TikTok gurus sell it. The hype machine runs on it. That's how you lose. PFF is different. You're betting with winning data. The same data trusted by all 32 NFL teams and the sharpest minds in the game. PFF betting tools take every prop, every matchup, every angle, and run them through our custom models. Built on the best football data in the world. What comes back is your edge. Simple, sharp, and built to win. Want to go deeper? PFF puts a pro-level analytics department in your hands, giving you the same insights teams use to find every advantage. Build your game plan with matchup analysis. Project every snap, every matchup, and every edge before kickoff. Because the smartest plays start long before Sunday. Hit rates show how a player performs against their prop and against defenses built the same way. It's the data that gives you real confidence in every pick. Next, Key Insights translates PFF data into the story behind every matchup, giving you the why that powers your bets. From coverage schemes to defensive looks, it's the context that turns raw numbers into winning decisions. When you're ready to take action, filter through every prop on the market and focus on the opportunities that matter. By game, matchup, or value. Then, shop for the best available line in your area and tap your book of choice to place the bet instantly. Everyone's got takes, but now you've got truth. Bet with data, win with PFF.